Hi guys, welcome to Python tutorials, and in this video you are going to learn variables in Python. So what is variables? Variables are containers for storing data values. Python doesn't require a prefix to declare variables. A variable is created the moment you first assign a value to it. If you come from JavaScript, jQuery, or if you come from PHP background, then you might have noticed that there is normally a prefix. For example, in case of PHP, $sign is put before the variable name. Also, in case of JavaScript, we use var keyword. But in case of Python, you don't need to provide any prefix for declaring the variable. So let's take example. Here a equals to 20 and b Rajesh. So if you print a and b, then it will display 20 and Rajesh. So here you can see that we are not we are not writing any prefix before a or b. Simply we have here just written the number and also here the string. The second important thing is that about Python is that you don't need to declare data type while declaring the variable. If you come from Java or C or C++ background, then you might have noticed that that you need to provide the data type. For example, if you want to store integer value, then you need to write int or string. So in this case, in the case of Python, you don't need to specify the variable. You don't need to specify the data type. So Python assigns the data type each per data value. For example, a20. So in this case, internally int value is assigned in case of the data type of a. And again, if we write here Rajesh, so in this case data type is assigned the str. So if you write print, then it will display Rajesh here. So string variables can be declared either by using single or double quotes. So for example, in the case of this Kareem, you can see there is double quote, but in the case of Rajesh, I have used single quote. Now there is variable naming convention. So a variable can have a short name like A, B, C, or whatever you like, or more descriptive name for like maths, city name, total amount, like that. So below are some of the rules of Python variables. So while declaring the variables, you need to take take this into account while declaring the variable. For example, a variable name must start with letter or underscore character. A variable name cannot start with number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric character and underscores. Variable names are case sensitive. Age and age are three different variables. So as you can see, this one, this age and this age is different, and also this age is different. Okay, and also remember that variable names are case sensitive, as I mentioned before. So it is case sensitive. Now assign value to multiple variables. Python allows you to assign values to multiple variables in one line. For example, A, B, C. Then simply you can, here you can see we are assigning in a single line A, B, C, and this way the red is assigned to this one, and B, this green is assigned to this one, and blue is assigned to this one. So in a single line you can assign the variable name. So when you print A, B, C, then it will print red, green, and blue. So it is also possible to assign the same value to multiple variables in a single line. But in case of the other one, in this case, each variable is assigned a different value. Here, for example, A is assigned red, B is assigned green and C is assigned blue. But in case of the below one, here all variables are assigned a single value, and that is green. So A also contains green, B also contains green, and C also contains green. So all the variables can contain the same value. So you can, if need be, you can declare variable like this also. Now output variables. So once you declare the variable, so how you can output the variables, so I'm going to discuss about this in this slide. So in Python, the print statement is used to display the value of Python. To concatenate the variables, plus sign is used. Example, Rajesh, and then print your name each plus A. You can also use the plus character to add variables to another variable. For example, fname Rajesh and lname Kumar, then full name will be fname plus lname, and ultimately if you want to display the value, then print your full name each, then full name. So let me show you with this one with practical example so that you can have a better understanding. Okay, so now I'm going to just write this one. Okay, A it has Rajesh and print your name each. Now let me set it to core here, so it will be variable.py. Okay, now here I will run this code. So I'll write Python, then variable.py, then press enter, and as you can see, your name is Rajesh. So this way you can display declare the variable as well as you can display the value. Similarly, you can also write this like this. For example, I declare two variables in this: first name, fname, lname, and ultimately I assign these two variables into a single one, so with plus sign here with concatenate operator, and then here I'm displaying full name, so with comma. Okay, now try to run this code and see what they should display. There is valid character in identifier, so let's try again. It says invalid character. Okay, so let me write this equals to, and here also I need to change this because it is junk character. That's right. Now it should work fine now. Karma. So hope this time it works fine. Yeah. So it's displaying Rajesh Kumar. If you want to provide here space also, then simply plus right here plus sign, and then here single quote or double quote with the space. This way, now try to run, you can see it is displaying with space. And also, if the variables are number, the same plus character acts as a mathematical operation. For example, A15, B20, then print A plus B, it will display you 35. But if string and number is added together, in that case Python will give you an error. For example, A15 and B cream, in that case print A plus B, it will display you error. So let me show you with practical example. So here let me change it to A15 and B20. Now print A plus B. So let's compile it, and it's so here, yeah, you can see it is displayed 35. So after adding a plus b, it is displaying here 35. Suppose you want to display something like this, that the total is 35. So in that case, you need to write this in a string. So I'll write here total is and then colon. But if you try to add like this, then it will throw an error. Yeah, so it is displaying and it is throwing an error. The solution is you can provide here comma and then in that case it will display you total is 35. So that's the difference. Apart from that, also if you want to try to add this one, for example, B has say cream, then it will also display you error because number and string or character cannot be added together. Yeah, it will display you error saying unexpected operand type plus int and str. Here you can see the error because integer and str cannot be added together. That's why it is displaying you this error. So that's it about this variable. So hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.